Today's been sort of a somber day. I just read about the shooting that happened in Florida. One of the things that listening to this news really brings up for me is how little sometimes I talk to the people that I really love in my life. There are those moments where I know I really want to give a call to my aunt or my cousin or my parents or someone, a friend that I haven't talked to in a while. And then there's always that moment like, it can wait, like I'm busy, I'd rather do something else. I'd rather watch Netflix, I'd rather watch YouTube. And it's moments reading like this about tragedies that have happened that help you realize not only is life short, but you don't know how short it is. So the reason we're wearing red today is have in mind people that we love. We want to have, that extra feeling of presence around the people that we care about in our lives. As much as we can say life is short, the question is, do we act like life is short? When we have 216 hours of vacation and we decide to spend 100 of them watching Netflix or playing video games, is that really treating life like it's short? Or is that treating life like it's long? I think people that treat life like it's long are the ones that don't take advantage of every moment. If I were to ask somebody, if I were to tell you that you had a year left to live, you couldn't really change anything, like you have the same amount of money, you have the same schedule, there's not much you can do, but if I told you ahead of time that you had a life, but you had to pretty much live it the same way, how would people change? And what I would hope people would see is really what matters. Think about the people that they love. Whether that's calling your sibling every day or talking to your cousins or calling the people that you love. We have so much technology, we're so connected, and yet we've become so far apart because there's so much connection, there's so much communication. The level of communication drops. Like if you think about the letters that were sent in the 17 or 16 or 15 or 1800s, those letters were huge because receiving a letter took a lot of effort to get it there. And so because we've saturated our worlds with the amount of communication, those communications value have gone down. It's like inflation of communication. It's lost its value. And so because of that, when we spend a lot of time with people we know, sometimes the communication we have with other people is inflated as well. We don't appreciate the people that we love enough. My call to action today is really think about the people that you love and make it something to do over your vacation, especially for my students out there. You have 216 hours. I'm not saying be on the phone with people for 100 of them, but maybe every day. Call someone that you don't normally, because you don't know when their life is totally going to change. You don't know when they're going to not live close to you, and you don't know when a tragedy is going to happen near them or to them. If you were to treat life like it were happening that way, think about how fully you would be living. You would never be on the end of the I wish I coulda, I woulda, I shoulda. You'll never be on the end of that if you act like life is short. So please, act like life is short. I know this week I'm going to be making calls that I have not been making to get myself back in momentum towards living a rich life. And when I say that, I mean talking with people, having a relationship with people that matter to me. I look forward to going to one of my really good friends from college, his wedding, and being with a bunch of the people that I've grown to love throughout college. Be with the people, whether it be on the phone or in person this vacation. Don't let it be an excuse so you can binge watch Criminal Minds for over 100 hours. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Stay weird.